And now the 11th hole. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. And this putt is for birdie. And right into the cup. And now teeing off on this par 4. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And about 215 yards away. Going with the hybrid here. And he'll be happy with that. And this one's a 36-foot putt. Oh my goodness, that was a good attempt at a very long putt. And tapping in for par. And time for the 13th here. I think he'll like that. And nothing wrong with that shot. And I think he will like that. And this for the birdie. Solid putt. And setting up now on the 14th tee. Going with the 3-iron. Well, that was unfortunate. Not enough club on that one, I think. This putt's about a 2-footer. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And about 165 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. This one's looking good. And 33 feet to go. And this putt's for par. Nice little putt. And setting up on the 16th tee. All right, and now he's on. And this putt's for birdie. And that putt will drop. And now setting up for the par 4. And I think he will be pleased with that. And about 215 yards out from here. That looks like the hybrid. "28 feet to the cup from here. And that was just pretty to watch. Long, long putt right into the cup. And as he tees off here on the 18th, gotta wonder what's going through his head. 4 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think this one's gonna find the fairway. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. Yeah, I think he'll be happy with that. And this for the birdie. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for some golf. My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get things started here on the TGC Network. This is the final round of the event, and this is what all comes down to, folks. We are ready to go, and we're getting down to see this first tee shot of the round right now. Well, back into the fairway now, and the green is definitely in play. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one will drop. And now the second hole. And there's a long bomb, folks. Look at that. And 180 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. Looking good. And apologies to those folks at home. That shot actually ended up in the rough. Oh. Ooh, into the cup for birdie. And now let's move to the third hole. I think we'll find some fairway here. I think he'll like that. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And that one will go for birdie. And now setting up on this par 3. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. Oh my goodness. And this putt is for par. And here we are on the 5th. I think he's going to like that. Okay, and about 145 yards left. And going with the 9-iron. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. Whoa! And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And that was quite a display of power there. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this putt is for birdie. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And about 190 yards to the pin. All right, and he's on. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. And that one drops for the birdie. And the 8th hole is next. Going with the 8-iron. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. Well, it turns out that one's safely on. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, almost. And about 5 feet to go here. And the par putt will drop. And now teeing off on the par 5. And a promising looking shot here. This one's about 7 feet away. And that putt will drop for birdie. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, so far so good for this one. From about 185 yards. And that looks like a 5-iron. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this one's for birdie. And a nice putt. And now setting up on this par 3. And he's probably going to like that. 22 feet to the cup. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And there was some serious power involved in this one. And about 230 yards to the pin. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. Ooh. That was very close. This putt's about 3 feet away. And the par putt will drop. And next up, we have a par 5 hole. And this drive's just smoking, folks. And I think he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Yeah, it looks like a 5 iron. Missing the approach on that one. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. And to save par. And a decent little putt there. And moving on to the 15th here. Wow, there is some serious power behind this drive, folks. And about 145 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron here. This puts about 3 feet away. And this next shot is set up above the hole. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And he's on the green. Putter's coming out. And this one's for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And let's see what the 17th has in store. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From here, about 225 to the pin. From here, it's about 11 feet to the cup. For the birdie. And now, teeing up for the final hole of the round. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And from here, it's about 240 yards to the pin. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And this next putt is for a final round score of 57. And that one goes for birdie.